Hello, this is Broly SS Guy back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing the movie of Thor: Love and Thunder. This will be a spoiler video. I repeat, this will be a full spoiler video. If you haven't seen the movie, go ahead and leave. That was a warning right there, so give you time to leave. Alright, so let's get to the movie. Now, in my opinion, the movie was good. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. It was good, it was decent. The villain, okay, hold on, let's get this Thor. Thor was looking pretty cool first. Let's get this Thor first. Thor was pretty cool. I like this new outfit. He had about just two outfits or three, because like, you see his new outfit. He comes in with the vest on and everything, with the jeans. That was pretty cool looking. Then he switched over to like his Asgardian armor look, which is like the blue and the gold, and that looked sick to me in my opinion. I liked it. I like colors, and I like the fact that it stood out. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look dull and boring. You know what I'm saying? It looked like, an actual superhero costume should look, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of like Superman's costume, yellow, blue, and red, so I like that. But, as far as, the mask looked, pretty decent to me too as well. A lot of people say they don't like the mask because of the CGI and everything, but I really didn't see nothing wrong with the mask. How it looked, man. That's just my opinion. I thought it looked great on him, and I wish I saw more of the mask. But I think I only saw the mask like once throughout the whole movie. If I ain't mistaken, from him. But Jane had it on a lot, and she had it off sometimes too. But I like both their masks. But I like Thor's a little bit better because like it looked more like a Wolverine. It looks pretty cool. But now Thor did say some jokes in the movie, but it wasn't like nothing that's like, oh my god, please shut up, or like, there was this one part of the movie where this lady thought she was dying and she'd be going to the other world. I forgot what's called, Valhalla. I thought, man, little Joe said, well, you gotta be technically dead to, go there, but maybe your arm will. It was, man, it was okay over a joke. It wasn't like nothing that made me say, oh, I hate this movie, or like, this movie's trash, or nothing like that. But it was, it still like a little jokey joke. It was kind of funny, but I didn't, complain about it. It is what it is. So anyway, now, as far as Jane, she looked pretty cool. I liked her look. I liked her style. I love the way she used that hammer in the video. Like she had different types of abilities with the hammer that Thor didn't have, which was sick. Like, it's not even inside the game of Marvel's Avengers game the way they did her hammer. Like the hammer had the ability to like break apart. If you remember in one of the movies of Thor, that lady, I forgot her name. The tall chick with the green on? The tall chick with the green on, right? She literally, like, broke his hammer in half. And, it was in pieces. Now, Jane had went and got the hammer and, to keep her alive, right? So, anyway, the hammer has the ability to also, like, when she throws it, it can break to pieces. Millions of pieces, right? And hit the enemies at one time. That was pretty cool seeing that. And it can like break apart, reapart, break apart, reapart. It's kind of like a transformer hammer. It was pretty cool. Like seeing it like, do its thing, I think that's like the only thing new I have seen what that hammer could really do with her. It was flying all around like it would do with Thor, as far as like hitting people like that movie, what's the name of that movie? Guardians of the Galaxy, where that blue guy could have like the little flute thing and like make it like whistle all around and kill everybody. It was doing that with a hammer. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so Thor didn't like that. He was like, "Hold up, bro, that's my hammer. Like, come here, boy. Come here to your master." But it wouldn't come because it was like glued to her because, like, she's a part of that power now. So it is what it is. But he didn't like it. He was trying to call that hammer back so many times throughout that movie. I thought that part was funny. He wanted his hammer back, But the funniest part about that part was like every time he tried to call for that hammer, his current hammer that he has right now, which is that big one, I forgot what it's called, Stormbringer, I don't know, or Stormbreaker, but it was like, nah, I'm your hammer now. Like it kept on like floating towards him and everything, and looking up at his face. It was pretty comical, man. I enjoyed the movie. As far as the villain now, let's get to the villains part of it. He was okay. Like, it was more like a pity villain to me, in my opinion. Like, you just feel sorry for the dude. Oh, he lost. Okay, like, the dude lost his daughter, and he almost lost his own life. So he had just walking through the desert and everything, and him and his daughter was walking through the desert, and they were pretty much dying. Uh, find some water. I don't know. Find something. Find a place to go to. So anyway, he gets to this location. It's full of like vegetation, trees, water. I thought it was a mirage at first, but it was just sitting out there in the desert, like a little island on the desert by itself. Come to find out, it was real. And he walks up on this island, and he sees like all this water, and he sees vegetation of like all kind of vegetables or fruits and all that kind of stuff. And he just starts chewing on it, not knowing it belongs to his guide, the sun guy. I don't know his name, I forgot his name, but anyway, the sun guy was there, and he was like being pretty much like a bastard. You know what I'm saying? He was being really rude to the dude and not caring, and just the dude was like, "Look, what's his I forgot the guy's name, the God Butcher." Before he became a God Butcher, I forgot his name, what his true name was. But anyway, he was like, "Look, man, we came all the way up here because like we're dying of thirst. I lost my daughter, and we need help." And the son guy was like, "So, that's your job, to suffer. You're supposed to suffer. That's what you're supposed to do. Look, even when you die, I'm gonna have followers after you that's gonna like keep worshiping for me. Like, you just a dime a dozen, kick rocks." You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a straight asshole. So like, I was just like, wow, this guy's been praying to you, and he's been bowing down to him. My Lord, but whatever you want to call him, my God, whatever. And like, he even had a necklace on his face, on his chest. So the dude was like, "You know what? I renounce you. You're not my God. You're a false God. Like, you don't care about me if I die." So the dude, which is the guy, the sun guy, picked him up by his neck and started choking him out until this sword beside this dead body caught upon the guy that was being choked out and says, "Look, take my power. I can kill gods. Let me at him." And the sword gave him power to kill gods. So he killed the sun god. So that was pretty cool saying that. He deserved every bit of that steel blade this throat. He did. And then some, because he was just a straight asshole. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward now to like these kids, right? They had these kids in the movie. The kids were Asgardians, and they had some that wasn't Asgardians. They were like little creatures or monsters, or whatever, right? But the kid's been captured by the God Butcher. He was using him as bait to get Thor to come back there, whatever. To actually go to war with Thor, to have a battle, whatever, right? So anyway, the kids. Thor wanted to know if the kids could fight or not. They were like, "Nah, we just kids." So Thor's like, "Well, y'all also are Asgardians, but some weren't. But you had the ability to like actually get them power to fight as gods." Keep in mind, he had in his hand Zeus's thunderbolt, and maybe that's the reason why they got the power from him, because of that power of Zeus's thunderbolt. I'm not for sure, but the kids kicked butt. They was going at it with those monsters. What's it called? Shadow creatures or something like that. They're like huge spider like type of monsters, whatever. They was going in on those guys. They were. But look, now let's go back a little bit towards how you got that boat, right? This is boat. This was the only part of the movie that I felt like was some total garbage, in my opinion, was the fact that he killed Zeus. That was the biggest disappointment out of that whole movie. If y'all watch that movie, how in the world can he kill Zeus with his own lightning bolt? How does that make sense? Think about that. That nigga literally just dropped from the out of the sky from one boat, which is his own lightning bolt that he threw at Thor, which he reflected back towards him. Are you serious? Get it real, man. Like, that's another thing like about the Zeus. Zeus is all burly and big, brown hair and a white beard. That looked so not like Zeus at all. I'm sorry. When I think of Zeus, when I see Zeus in in comics and God of War, I see Zeus as a fit character with white hair, and he's just straight badass. This Zeus had, to me, in my opinion, I don't know what kind of accent it really was, like, you know, being accurate wise, but all I can say is, like, to me, it could pass with like Russian or Italian. It's hard to like nail it down in my opinion, but it sounded like a mixture between Russian and Italian talking Zeus, and it was just weird. It was really weird hearing him talk like that. It was weird seeing him look like that, like some. And they get this nigga like a tutu to wear. Come on, man. He was coming out like a woman, coming down the steps like a woman, like pulling his dress up so he wasn't like, come, bruh. It was just weird, man. When y'all see that part, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, huh? They did this to my boy Zeus, man. Come on. It was just weird, man. It was. But overall, besides the Zeus part, you know, him dropping down like, you know, a one-hitter quitter from his own thunderbolt, it was a decent movie. That was just my only gripe was that part right there by him just taking that one-hitter quitter from that thunderbolt, you know. But other than that, it was good. And yeah, Jane Foster, guys, dies in the movie. You know that right now. She gets killed by, you know, her cancer. But I thought that, you know, before I watched the movie, I was thinking like they'll give her at least like 2 or 3 movies before she died, like, you know, leading it up to her, like you know, like a little story arc with her, like part 1, part 2, part 3, and then she dies in part 4 by her, you know, her cancer. But nah, they killed her. They gave her a water shot, and she's gone. So she died as like an Asgardian. She was pretty much like turned into like gold dust and just faded away to Valhalla. So I hope I can safely say that we will keep having Chris Hemsworth as our only Thor. Which I'm cool with that, because I don't want to see him be replaced, kicked out of his role, because I feel like he deserves that role so much. Like, you know, he's been putting in work for that role, and it would have been a shame to see him being kicked out because they want to do an agenda of putting in a female character in place of him because she's a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would have been wrong anyway. So, hopefully they keep him as Thor, you know? And that's all I gotta say about the movie. Oh, one more thing too. The ghosts. Oh my god, bro. The ghosts were ridiculously annoying. Those things was like yelling at like people. They made a noise. They made a noise like a person was. You know how somebody scream, ah, ah, ah. That's all you hear throughout from those ghosts was a person's yell. They had a vocal cord of a person that could scream, of a man or a woman that could scream. They couldn't talk, but yet they could yell like a person. I'm like, oh, what the? That was just weird, man. Like every time they opened their mouth, it was ah, ah, ah. It was so annoying. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, it was one part of the show where this chick, what's his Glamora's sister, the bald-headed chick. I forgot her name, but she had a gun. She said, "Let me put them down real quick. They too annoying." But Thor saved the life. So Thor's like, "Nah, we're gonna need them to travel around and everything." So they were spared by Thor, by what she didn't. But they were so annoying. They did help fight a little bit though. Throughout I think it was like towards the end when they had to go down to the shadow planet to save the kids and everything, right? So that was they did fight a little bit to save the kids, whatever, but they still was annoying. And you know what? One more thing, too. Hold up, two more things. Okay, if you ever watched Planet Hulk, or if you remember that bug Meek, the one that told Hulk that yeah, I think he put like a bomb inside his ship, whatever, and he killed Hulk's wife and his baby. If I ain't mistaken, he's in the movie, guys and ladies. Meek is in the movies, in this movie. Cause I heard them say his name. He's like a bug-looking type of creature, and they also had that rock guy, but this is a different kind of rock guy probably. But Meek is in that movie. I heard him say the name in that movie. I like at least once or twice probably. So hopefully, guys, we'll get like a Planet Hulk movie on its own, not Ragnarok style, but like actually for Hulk. And we want the Hulk, like, you know, the brute Hulk, not no freaking, what's the guy's name? Professor Hulk. We want the real deal Hulk. You know what I mean? So, well, that's what I want. You know, because when I saw that DC, what is it called, the Disney Plus joint, it's like, you know, the guy is Professor Hulk with, you know, his cousin. I forgot her name, but like She-Hulk, whatever, you know. But Jennifer Walters, probably. Yeah, Jennifer Walters. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's her name. So I'm tired of seeing that Hulk. And I want my old Hulk back. So maybe we might get that Hulk back. You know, Planet Hulk, probably, right? And that could lead up to like also having World War Hulk. Imagine seeing that as a movie. Oh my god, seeing everybody go after this dude because he's trying to, like, you know, destroy everybody that hurt him and his family. You know what I'm saying? So imagine seeing Ghost Rider and that joint, the Sentry, Fantastic Four. It was a lot of people that fought that nigga, bro. Colossus, Juggernaut, X-Men, Wolverine. Everybody went at this dude. The Silver Surfer. Everybody did. That would be so cool to see that. So hopefully, maybe they might go ahead and make that movie, and also bring back the X-Men. I want the OG characters. I want to see Halle Berry as Storm again. I don't care what nobody say. I want her back as Storm. I want Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I want the whole cast back as it's supposed to be. I don't need anybody to fill in the roles of those characters because I feel like they did a great job with them. But who knows what will happen? I mean, they did bring back Patrick Stewart to for that Doctor Strange movie. I haven't seen that yet. I got to check that out too. But I don't know, man. Hopefully we get those guys back. So, you know, as far as Avengers, they're cool, but X-Men are the coolest ones in my opinion. I'm sorry, but you know, you got Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Beast, Gambit, Rogue, Jean Grey, and then you got like Kitty Pryde, Dazzler, Jubilee, man, and then you got like the X-Force too, Cable, Bishop, and other characters. X-Men, you got X-Force, you got Deadpool. Psh, bruh. X-Men are really deep when it comes to like they are super deep. I know I'm getting off track from like the actual Thor love of Thor joint, but I'm sorry, but yo, it's just a Marvel's just a passion for me. I love the comic books, and I also love the movies. So yeah. Um, Also, I got to say this too. On my channel, I play a lot of DC Universe Online. So if you guys are like a big, fan of Marvel like that, and DC and Dragon Ball, come check me out. I do a lot of cosplay of characters of like um, Wolverine, Omega Red, Storm. She's my favorite female hero, so yeah, I had to make her. And I did their, I made their styles to the best of my ability of what I could do in this game as far as DC Universe Online. So come through there, check it out. Um, that's pretty much about it that I can think of for what I can talk about for that movie. I think that it's worth watching, and you know, just don't expect a lot as far as like being like a huge blockbuster because it's not. But it was good, but it wasn't like okay. As far as that guy that played that movie, as far as the bad guy, the God Butcher, whatever, he was cool and everything, but he just didn't feel like it wasn't like nothing like universal, life threatening for the whole entire world. For one, was like I said before, his thing was like killing all the guys. That's really about it. I mean, as far as like human wise for people, it wasn't like Earth threatening. It was more like God threatening for like all the gods in the in the galaxy. So I guess you could say it was like a universal thing for the galaxy wise, as far as like gods only. But all in all, it was a good movie. Out of a 1 to 10, I give it like a 7.5. I give it a 7.5. It was a decent movie. Um, yeah, that's about it though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do like the spoilers that I told you about the movie, leave me a like. If there's any questions you want to ask me the questions in my comment section. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and it'll help my channel grow a lot, and I really appreciate it as well. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do another. I might do another. I might do another video soon, as far as like another movie I watch. Probably will probably be the Doctor Strange movie. Probably I know it's old, but like, I've never seen it yet, so I just want to give my opinion on that. But we watch it. If not, it might be another different movie. I'm not for sure. It's this movie called like The Hatchling, and I seen that movie. I want to talk about the movie, but the problem is I only saw the movie without the subtitles. So like, it was kind of rough watching that movie. It was okay. It's about this girl that had like she was growing an egg, whatever, which had a bird in it, and the bird grew. But I get to that later, if I do actually make a video on that, as far as my thoughts and opinions on that movie. But if you want me to talk about it, even though I don't know about the exact words of what they said, then let me know in the comments. How you doing, Prime, man? Yeah, I'm about to end this stream now. This is pretty much my YouTube video. I'm just doing that spoiler thing for that, and I'm gonna go ahead and like upload it on my YouTube. So I'll be right back. All right, Prime. This right here just for my spoilers for my YouTube video. So we'll end this stream, and I'll be right back in a few seconds. All right. But all right, guys. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, share, subscribe, and just let me know how you like the video. I'm sorry, yo. All right, bro. I'll be back. I'll be right back.